So yes, I just got the free bus. I had to tell two cracker bitches, stay out of my business. Y'all human trafficking. They go one police, 9212, and another one. I spoke about them waking me up in the middle of the night. It's too late. Too late, y'all exposed Baltimore. That guy was working with the police. I'll just make sure the police, yeah. So unfortunately, in Baltimore, the police, well, they like to lock us up. And I've been locked up a lot in Baltimore. And then they can't get enough off me. Don't worry, I'm only recording me. Well, y'all saw what happened. And the circulator bus driver, what fault does he have to do in my business? Here's all my school stuff and gym stuff. And of course, I had two random people ask me a lot of questions because I am homeless, because I am a woman, and also because I'm a black woman. And so, of course, I get off the bus. Police is sitting there because he called them on me. And she called them on me. And then a fake-ass Muslim bitch sitting there wrapped up with 59 fucking pieces of cloth also called the police on me. On the bus. On a free bus. Because I exposed them. Number one, I don't need no man standing behind me asking me questions. Number two, bus driver, his job is to drive the bus. Not to take sides or try to figure shit out. No, it's not. So I exposed the police. Keep waking me up in the middle of the night. I sure would like to sleep, but you know, that's what they do. And that guy was a police officer. I keep catching you police undercovers. Isn't it true that in juvenile justice, when y'all busted, haven't y'all been busted for playing guns and evidence, Baltimore City? So y'all are still up to the same stuff. And that's why I make so many videos on only me. But everyone, I told you, if you get in my business, expect me to get back in yours. So when this white woman, or any woman for that matter, is asking me questions about my life, why? I said, are you giving me any money? Then leave me alone. Did I ask you for anything, ma'am? Leave me alone. So then I have a white man that comes to her rescue and stands behind me, talking about, I want to ask you a question. And I turned around and said, get the fuck away from me. You're not asking me anything. Everyone on the bus heard him. He kept asking me, where does the bus go? Now, do I work for the bus? No. But the bus driver, African like me, he shouldn't have not gotten involved. First thing he should have asked was, what did they say to me? He sees me come on the bus with all my stuff. Sleeping bag, gym bag, school bag, and a work bag. That's why I have 3 bags. What business is it of the bus drivers? I folded up my cart. So then that was the second person. So then the fourth person was a fake ass Muslim. And she also was African, wrapped up in somebody dirty ass sheets, trying to get in my business about me reading the Quran. So if y'all not jealous of my God, then what the hell is wrong with y'all talking the most shit ever on a free bus? Worrying about me on a free bus. All 3 of those individuals, all 4 of them have a job. They have money. They have what they have. That is the point that I need to make, is that when they see us with what they presume as nothing, people feel that they can talk to us any kind of way, treat us any kind of way. And oh, you must be crazy if I reject your conversation, I reject your advances. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? So the bus driver, and I've had many videos with bus drivers getting beat up, because the first thing he needs not to do is get involved. As soon as I told him get their cracker asses away from me with their racist shit, that's when he said something to me. Now, what part of that is he supposed to say anything to me? Able. I'm able. You get it? I'm able, and I'm a woman. Cain was rejected. Abel. I'm a woman. Everyone knows this. But some of my own are so afraid that they would rather go against me. They would rather make me out to be all these things that I'm not. All these things that I'm not. Because they're afraid of the devil. Or he want to save his little circulator job. This man drives a free fucking bus. And many of you get on a free fucking bus with me. That's why I said I would expect a person that doesn't have a home to talk the most shit. I would expect a person that doesn't have a job. But fortunately, I have a lot of education, and that's where y'all fucked up. And then, well, what is it? It's because I have a sleeping bag. all through Baltimore. I've already had to go through this all day long, minding my business while bums worry about what I'm doing. And so when I ask you, why are you a bum? Because why are you on a free bus trying to start shit with me? And they have cameras, and I don't record people. I only record me, you see? But the moment I tell their ass I will record you, all of a sudden they move away. That's why I don't like sellouts. His job is to drive the fucking bus. Her fake Muslim ass, her job is to what? Mind her fucking business. But both of them ganged up on me for going after two racist ass white people. Can you imagine? And that's why people come into our communities and do whatever they want. Because some of us allow it. And then you getting mad at me. The first thing he should have said is, why are y'all bothering her? Why are y'all bothering me? I got on the bus, I didn't say nothing to nobody. Nothing, not one word to anyone. I have the right to read my Quran, Bible, Torah, whatever. I have the right to sing whatever I want to do with my stuff. So when people are commenting, oh, that's a lot of work. Well, what business is it of yours? So I'm going to show y'all real quick when I get to the little intersection what's in my bag. Nothing but business stuff. Nothing that's any of anybody's business. But once again, because I expose that they don't give shelter, they don't give food, clothing, and that they human traffic and they round up in the middle of the day, middle of the night, trying to get sex from children, from men, from women. And I've been living through this since I was a child. That's why they come out in full force now. Everyone. I told y'all, human trafficker could be anybody. Anyone. The racist component to human trafficking is real. I'm African American. So it's real. It is real. Because it happens all across this country. And that's why I did not want to post any of the videos that I made today. But seeing as though I will get no peace, I have to always wonder about, is this a cop? Are you following me around? Are you somebody that touches on children? Or women, for that matter? Because there wouldn't be any reason that people I don't know would keep trying to engage me. And it's not to say hi. And these people, again, she had on LL Bean. She got money. I don't ask people for stuff. But what it is, those questions that they were asking me on the bus, they were trying to lead somewhere. Do you understand that? They want to know where I sleep at, where I go to the gym, where do I eat at? Because they prey on homeless. Yes, they do. If I were to sleep outside, do you know how many cars would come up to me and offer me drugs, alcohol, housing, sex? I don't want. And they're covering up for their Rachels, their Vickies, their sellouts, their Marias, because they are nasty in their own community. And then they go around and they get jobs in the government, police force, and beyond, and figure no one's gonna know. Baby, ain't no witchcraft working. You may roll up in your car. What's up? Hello. You got something to say now? No. See? When I'm on my camera, minding my business, y'all the ones engaging me. Because y'all are sex offenders, many of you. And why do y'all get these jobs? So you can lure on people like me. And well, let's just face the facts. I'm the wrong kind of black. I'm poor. I'm fat. I'm from the hood. That's unacceptable to even my own community. Even that bus driver, he probably from my same motherfucking neighborhood. And he's sitting up there talking the most shit ever for two motherfuckers. Either he know them or he don't. Y'all get it? Same thing with the Muslim. It's all planted. I told you we all on a TV show. They got cameras everywhere, y'all. So this has happened every state. And this has got to be the last stand, okay? This has got to be it. It's happening across the country, everywhere. And so while you may think, oh, it's a person just like me, a lot of times they not. They looking to sell me or you or anyone. So that's how they start, okay? I'm going to smoke my little cigarello. That's how they start. So it is always about race. That's number one. It is, no matter what y'all say. It is. Even when I take that out the equation. And the reason why It's because y'all first did this in our community. Y'all mad at me for exposing it. Y'all first tried me in my own community, in my own house. Come on. Look, there go the police sitting right there. Right there. Let me zoom in on it. I get random police that keep showing up at bus stops in California, ATL, New Orleans, and beyond. Even the other night, I'm sleeping at a church. Now, unless the church gives me a notice that I can't be there, the police cannot serve a do not trespass. You have to go through the courts. It is to me in Virginia. Y'all remember? I'm sleeping outside of a church, and here come the Arlington police. Here come Fairfax police, DC police. Even when I mentioned beans and bread, y'all did stalk and follow me. Even Towson, Baltimore County, Anne Arundel County. I've had more interactions with police than anyone. Anyone. And yes, I'm a woman, you can tell. And I'm a fat black woman, you can tell. And they've made a lot of money off trying to be me, trying to live my life, harassing my family, my friends, everyone. Just so what? You can have a fake whatever. It's about control. Y'all in Hollywood, no, y'all ain't even paid nothing. Why? Y'all not even paid. And so that's why when it's just me fighting a predator in my community who's African like me, nobody is gonna do anything. Not even my own community. I gotta fight his ass myself. And I do, and I win. And so then, now that our community has expanded, I have to go and fight predators in every community. I could see if I just caught them in my own. I catch them in every community. And that's why I said, fuck it. We might as well all come together and at least fight against the one common enemy, the devil. And people that human traffic, you see. Because they don't care. They human traffic each other. That's how nasty they are. I tell you, in jail, that's all they want to do is bang each other. Like, y'all nasty. Well, it's true. They have swinger parties, all kind of nastiness, debauchery. So what's the excuse? What's the excuse? It's because y'all want me to be quiet, and I'm not. I don't have to. So if y'all not doing what's called human trafficking, why y'all so worried about me speaking out about it? I should see people lining up the streets talking about stop human trafficking. Oh, but that's the thing. Many people are afraid to lose their jobs, lose their homes, and even lose something up off them. I get it. But all I ask is, if you see something, you see me engage with somebody, why are y'all always rushing to the defense of anyone but me? As if I started something. How? I didn't speak to anyone. That's what it is. I refuse to speak to all these individuals. You get it? They don't like rejection. If someone doesn't like you or want to talk to you, why can't y'all get over it? I get on a bus. I don't have to talk to anyone. I don't even have to talk to the bus driver. It's because of rejection. So the guy that stood behind me, he was a cop or probably FBI. They're known for doing stuff like that, standing behind us. What do you think they do in jail? We think they do at the courthouse. We think they do in the streets to get us in jail and at the courthouse. That's why I had to expose everything. And that's why now, them videos got to go up because it's the only way for it to stop. I can't get the police to stop what they're doing until I record them. That's the only way I get, I have the Holy Spirit, y'all get it? I can't get the courts to stop and the correctional officers to stop, even the inmates. Many of you are nasty ass inmates that was locked up with me and you were trying to go around having sex with everyone and everyone said no. The women said no, the men said no, and even the warden and the CEO said no. So y'all can't take rejection. But somebody doesn't want your stinking ass. Many of you. So remember in the Bible, jealousy. The devil is stupid and dumb. I do not care that y'all love this raggedy ass motherfucker. I do not care that y'all love fake ass witchcraft, because it don't work. Your hoodoo voodoo don't work. All I care about is I love the Lord, Yeshua. If y'all have such a problem with that, I've asked many of you, stay the hell away from me. Do not talk to me. Do not engage me. But every video, y'all were the ones engaging me. The police, random weirdos. And I have to ask, how many are you sex offender? And then y'all get offended. But if you're not a sex offender, why do y'all act like one then? Why do y'all follow us around? Want to take pictures of us in the shower? I mean, come on, y'all are nasty. And because I expose y'all, I'm not afraid to fight you. That's why they get angry and call the police. See, when you don't fight back, then you're a target. But I fight. Look at all my teeth. Look at these hands. I fight. I fight sex offenders, human traffickers. Y'all get it? I'm not looking to fight you. I'm not looking to fight you. No, I don't want the bus. I'm not looking to fight anyone. I have to fight all the time because y'all are human traffickers. And that's why Rachel, Karen's, Vicky's, and all y'all going to hell because you want to be me. Number one, because you just truly want to be black. And number two, y'all want to damage people and traumatize them and hurt them. I would not care if y'all just wanted to be me till you blue in the face. Y'all want to be me because I go in and help people. So that's why y'all want to be me. As for why y'all want to be God, it's quite evident why the devil wants to be God. But once again, I know when someone's trying to help and when someone's trying to hurt. That's why I don't argue with people to listen to me. No. I don't even argue with people to let me talk. No. Oh, you will not stop me from talking. And that's the problem. So then the last thing y'all gonna do is what? Try to fight. And I'm ready for you. I was ready for the whole bus if I had to. That's why I beat up the whole bus before. I beat everybody's ass on the MTA bus. Because I had people trying to engage me in human trafficking. And when I got rid of one human trafficker, here come another one. And then another one, another one. Y'all follow us around. And y'all dress up and y'all come as everyone so that way no one can say, oh no. But the first two, they were white. The second two were black. And I'm probably sure you had a Spanish and an Asian itching to get some. Y'all get it? Y'all are weird. And that's why many people have been speaking out. And y'all can't handle it. Do y'all not go around with apps to stalk? Do y'all not go around and follow us from jail? Follow us from shelters and beyond? And no one believes us because they say, oh, you've been to jail. Why did I go to jail? Y'all get it? I mean, this is 2025. You cannot possibly tell me that none of you have heard of human trafficking. You can't. And now look, it's public safety. But Johns Hopkins don't have no authority over here, do they? See, I spoke up about Johns Hopkins stealing Henrietta Lacks DNA. So Johns Hopkins don't have no authority over here. It's not even there, you know. But they also, like NIH, like Walter Reed. See, I truly did work in the government, in the military. And y'all did the same behavior. And y'all were doing it to everyone. That's why, you know, y'all want to make me out as crazy, dumb, stupid, and all these things. So y'all can get away with what y'all are doing. So yes. It is always about race. Some of my own African Americans hate me for speaking up about what they did and tried to do to me. And that's why I've done worse to them. You get it? I'm the one whooping ass. Not many of my own talk the most shit ever. And I know they talk that shit to me and I got whooped their ass then. Because if I don't, then that's when I have to deal with everybody else talking shit to me. So I said, look, you want to be on my camera? Get on my camera. But I ain't recording nobody. Yes, come on with it. I'm itching to punch a bitch right in the face. Come on. Now, when I say that, I be asking, offer yourself up for it then. And I'm going to tell you why I will do it. So once again, if you're not a human trafficker, if you're not a sex offender, what the fuck are y'all doing acting like it then for? What the fuck are y'all doing acting like it for? Hoping and saying, oh, she just wants to fight. Every fight that I had, I won because they were sex offenders. They were human traffickers. And they couldn't hide. They could not hide. So in America, yes, you're still human trafficking. Yes, you are still trying to sell everyone into slavery. You're not making any money off me and my family, like I said. And if I can stop them from making money off anybody else, I do. The only ones I don't stop is many of you that sell your body. You sell your body for free, for next to nothing. But y'all shouldn't be selling y'all kids, though. And see, that's where y'all get real quiet and don't want to talk. Y'all not supposed to sell kids. Y'all's not supposed to bother me as a child. And I still look like a kid. Yeah. And that's where y'all are nasty and weird. I don't care if you adults want to sell your body, but you cannot do that to children. And many of you keep approaching me since I was a child. Make it make sense, y'all. And none of you can. None of you can. So that's the issue. Y'all been doing this, following me around since I was a kid. Haven't y'all asked me to go on Disney, Nickelodeon? I was on Sesame Street. Yeah, because I'm 43 now. So many of you, y'all were nasty to kids back then and you still are. And some of you should never have kids. Because Lord knows what y'all do in your house. So that's why I pray right now in the name of Jesus that he comes and put all you stalkers, rapists, child molesters into hell. Into hell where you belong. Because many of you work for the government. Many of you work for the police, for the military, for the courts, and for random human traffickers that are not from here with out-of-state tags that sit in cars recording. And it's some of even my own natives. Y'all been in on this. But here's the secret, and I'm about to expose y'all. The reason that they go around human trafficking is because they were human trafficked. None of you have been successful in human trafficking me. That's why y'all are angry. Y'all get it? So they want to reclaim their manhood, their womanhood, and some people even their childhood. I don't have this issue because I've been rocking y'all and dropping y'all since I was a kid. And that's why many of you are fearful because I'm an adult. I just still look like a kid. And I remember many of you for being nasty. And I had to stop many of you from being nasty with your own family. Y'all are gross. So that's why these characters, like Rachel's and all that, that's why they are police. Because they do nasty stuff and it gets covered up. Or they use that as a way to lure people in. I told y'all many times, y'all keep bragging about meet and greets. You ain't meet nobody. Y'all ain't meet nobody. You met a clone. You met a robot. You met a sex offenders. What the fuck y'all met? That's what y'all met. And that's why they don't want to talk about imposters. Because why would you need to be imposter of somebody? Because they are sex offenders. That's what they are. They target their own family and friends first. Y'all get it? I try to tell you many times, a person that's nasty is in your family. I would know. There's many people nasty in my own family. That's why I don't deal with them. That's why I don't go over their house. I even called everyone the other night just to see. So everyone could see. This is why I don't live with a lot of my own family. And I refuse to. Because they want stuff from me that I don't want to give. Like sex. And that's how I know when people are being hurt and they can't say anything because you ain't got nowhere to go. That's why I'm always digging through my purse. And that's why I had to expose all these imposters across the country. While Chris Brown is in a jail cell, y'all are out here cavorting with whores and telling them, yeah, I'm Chris Brown. Same thing with just damn near everyone. And then y'all figure no one's gonna know. But I told everyone, I've seen so many people that look just like you, look just like you, look just like me across the country. And there are many people with my name. Many people. The one name that y'all need to know is Henrietta Lacks, okay? And I'm going to tell y'all the story while I look for my cigarello. So I stayed the night at a friend's house. Well, she said she was a friend. And it just so happened that evening on a Friday night, when there's no shelter open, and she knew that. She told me to leave the shelter. And I could come stay at her house like many of my so-called friends did. But when I woke up, I'm like, wait a minute, why are all these men in the room? And what are you doing? So she decides, well, you can't stay at my house this weekend because I'm going to my family house in PG County. I said, but you told me to leave a shelter to come stay with you. And I already started a job. So where am I supposed to stay? Where do you think I'm going to stay at 8 o'clock? I just got to work. You could have told me if I got to work. I could have stayed with my friends. But she did not want to do that. And so what I did, I figured, oh, I got it now. I might as well just walk the streets because I was tired. I just got off work. She knew that. I didn't have hardly any money on me but like $10 tip money. I worked at California Tortilla. That's how good my memory is, on Pratt Street. And I caught the owner for Comic-Con. I caught the owner. He was trying to make us all work 10, 12, 15 hours. I said, well, can you at least put us in a hotel room and we can work? He was sexually harassing my friends at work. My gay friends, all my friends. He was harassing us. And I stood up and I lost my job. But I said, it's okay because I have a couch to sleep on. So I can get me another job. That wasn't good enough. So I walked up and down Biddle Street. I could have called my other homie. I could have called many homies. I said, I'm not calling my friends. Because many of my friends are targeted as well from foster care and juvenile justice. So I know many of my friends said, why don't you just come over here? Because I don't want y'all to be targeted like I have been targeted, and many of us. So it's not that I don't trust my own friends and family. I don't want y'all to go through what I've gone through. I would not want anyone to go through what I've gone through. Can you imagine being a kid and no one wants to feed you? And if I don't speak up, I'm not going to eat. No one wants to buy you clothes. Well, if I don't go out here and sell some drugs, I ain't selling my ass, then I'm not going to have no clothes. And neither are my brothers, neither are my cousins, neither are my friends, nobody. And that often means that I wind up in handcuffs. And people wound up damn near dead. But they don't tell you why. It's because they are rapists. I'm not even going to that place to get anything to eat. It's not security's fault. You bums come from all across the country trying to get fucking free shit. Free sex. Free everything. I'm not a prostitute. Why don't y'all go to y'all prostitutes that are on Lightstream Beyond? Oh, that's the part. Y'all need more prostitutes. Because guess what? I went down Lightstream. I ain't seen nobody selling their ass. I was like, yes, Lord. You see that? I have to beat up the pimp. And many times, it's a lot of you women. Yes. Who y'all set it up. Y'all tell women, come over your house, spend the night. Just so your cousin or whoever can think he gonna get some. And then you try to get some. Anitria, where you at? Because you know you was wrong. But I forgave you. Yes, I did. I just, I'm glad that you've gotten your life back with God. That's why I didn't want to come back to Baltimore, because many of the people who were locked up with me were from Baltimore, and they shipped us to DC, and they shipped us to PG, and they shipped us all around this country because we all speak up. Have you noticed that? I don't hang out with weak-minded people. If you weak-minded, you can't hang out with me because I'm a gangster. And when I say I'm a gangster, that means I'm not doing stuff that goes against the code. Raping? How's that being a gangster? Touching on children? How's that being a gangster? It's not. But you have fake-ass gangsters, and that's why I call out fake-ass gangsters. Because I'm trying to tell y'all shouldn't have someone telling you to go out here, to do this, to do that. And when your ass get locked up, where they at? See, that's what I said, where they at? I have roses on my breast. That's the only tattoo I have. This is my hair. My face, I am 43. I don't look older, y'all know that. I look younger. Because I take care of myself. I don't do drugs. I never have, and I don't want to. I come out there and say, look, y'all shouldn't be doing this. Because people are hoping that you get on drugs and take advantage of y'all. So I'm not bragging or throwing it in y'all face. I don't do drugs. I don't. They would like me to, so they can trick me into human trafficking. They would like me to become a drunkard, and I don't drink. That's why I tell you, if you drink a beer, pay attention to your surroundings. I used to be a bartender. And my camera's only on me. I used to be a bartender. I used to catch the bartender trying to put stuff in people's drink. And I throw the drink out. Or I drink the drink and show you. No. That's why I speak out against don't be a prostitute. Don't be on drugs or alcohol. It is a gateway to hell. Because once they trap you, you will have a debt. Or they will follow you around. And I don't do these things. That's why I hang out with people that do. So I can tell you, I'm not going to let nothing happen to you. But please stop using drugs. Because it's a game to them. They want to get you hooked on drugs to get you on another drug. That's why I don't do drugs. I mean, obviously because of, stupid and dumb. But that's why I don't do drugs. I've never been into that prostitution and stripping. No. I tell you, why are you going to let people make money off you? They're weird and nasty. So, once again, all across this country, I have caught y'all. I've caught y'all on the military bases where I worked, and I slept outside the military base to catch y'all. I have caught y'all at the police station where I definitely don't work. But what do y'all do in police stations? Strip search, doing a little extra patting and frisking. Yeah, y'all are. And then if you're homeless, they try to put you in a hospital so they can do more stuff to you. And then say, oh no, everyone is crazy, everyone is this and that. It can't be. I talk to people that are on drugs and they got more common sense than a lot of you. I talk to people that may be half drunk, but they got more common sense than y'all. And that's why I can sit out and talk with whoever, and they have more common sense than people that have a corporate job or a home. Because y'all still falling for the game. A person without a home doesn't mean you can pray. A person in jail doesn't mean you can pray upon them. And that's why no one ever believes anyone, especially me. Because I probably hold the records for being the most incarcerated and hospitalized. Against my will. Against my will. Remember that. It is always against my will. Because when the police lock you up, they say anything you say can and will be used against you. And when you are taken to a hospital against your will, you see that? They've killed people in hospitals and in jails and in shelters. Y'all know I've seen the dead bodies. I had to pray over the dead bodies. I had to go get the dead bodies. Because y'all left them in the fucking shelter in D.C. for 3 days. How could you leave a woman in a... How could y'all do that? How could many people just go missing from shelters and nobody looks for them? Nobody. Not even the police, because they got something to do with it. And that's why many of you police and you judges, y'all been going to jail. And I'm here for it. Many of you so-called providers, y'all been going to prison. I watch the news. I pay attention. That man ain't get locked up at an ICE ride for nothing. He's a human trafficker. That's why they snatched him up like that, okay? It is not okay. It's not. All I want to do is what everybody else do. Go to sleep and have peace. I don't want police coming at me 100 times a night, okay? You know that there's nothing for us because y'all purposely get money and y'all pay people to pretend to be homeless. It's called street theater. They pay people to come to the shelter and take the bed so we don't get it. They pay people to do, and then everywhere they send us, they pay people to come in there and further antagonize and harass and do these things. And I'm not the only one that speaks up. But do y'all get it? I know the Lord. The reason that a lot of us don't want to eat at these food places is because y'all don't even wash your hands. I caught y'all. How are y'all not washing your hands when you're giving us food? It's like y'all don't even care. Half the food, we can't even eat it. It's old, it's moldy. So I'm grateful when I go to food pantries and I get canned food. I'm grateful that I have a storage unit. I'm grateful that I have a sleeping bag. Grateful. I'm grateful that when I wake up at 3 a.m., I'm alive. I'm grateful that when I wake up at 5 a.m., I'm alive. When I walk out of a police station, I'm grateful that I'm alive. When I walk out of a jail or hospital, I'm grateful that I am alive. And they release many of us with nothing, and they steal what we have. That's why I stand up for everyone. Even after y'all call me a nigga, fat black bitch, all this stuff. I say, you don't know what they're going to do to you. But I do, because I wouldn't let them do it to me, because God would not allow it. And that's the evidence that God is real. That's the evidence that God is real. Because I have food right now. I got food. I have clothing. It's clean. And ain't nobody getting nothing up off me. That's why I fight all the time. And I'm 43. When I go to the gym, I don't expect y'all to be taking videos inside of a locker room. Every gym I've caught y'all doing this. And when I go to the front desk, I get banned from the gym for speaking up. But you're not supposed to take videos of us. I've even caught the staff at the gym following me into the ladies' locker room. You don't need to keep coming in here, ma'am. You ain't even cleaning. You get it? A lot of times people will hide by their job. It's not your job to come in the bathroom. Even in school, I play sports. Y'all remember Morgan State, Coppin State? Y'all have been busted, okay? I'm just waiting on God. Y'all have no right to record, to film. And I catch many of you that have kids. And it's, what are you doing? Half of you, you're so busy on your phone, you're not even paying attention to your own child. It happens in the airports. Your kid is walking away from you, ma'am, in the airport, and I gotta tell you, ma'am, your child walked away from you. Or your child is running down the street. Or, ma'am, I'm an adult. Why are your kids coming to me asking me questions? Why are your kids filming me? I'm an adult. Why do people stop across the street and they stand on their phone? And I ask you this. I mean, she has a child. Lady across the street, she has a child. Ma'am, pay attention to you. Pay attention, ma'am. Thank you. You see it? She's so busy on her phone, pushing the baby stroller. She's not paying attention. Ain't nothing that important. But she stops. Like she's stopping now. Now, if I turned my camera over there and showed you, y'all be like, no, because she's pushing a stroller. But she's not paying attention. She's not. And I catch many of you. You pull out your phone, you start recording. Yeah, y'all do. She's still up to it. I know. Y'all sit in cars and you stare at me. And then you say you want to, oh, there we go, cars. Come on. Who wants to walk around feeling paranoid? I never do. I just ask you, what are you doing? Why are you engaging me? Why are you recording me? Why are you filming me? Why are you following me around? And then y'all say no, but y'all get busted. And then because you don't want to get exposed, yes, many human traffickers have children because that's how they lure you. They say, oh no, I'm a mom, I'm a dad. But do you know what they're doing to their own kids? Do you know? So even in a family shelter, y'all have predators. I caught them. I caught them in Baltimore. I caught them in D.C. at a family shelter. Y'all are not even a real family. Y'all a whole family of predators. And your kids are predators. And many adults are predators, and they raise their kids to be like that. And they come out and say, no, we're a family. We're family friendly. No, y'all are not. Y'all are not family friendly. Because when families come, why do y'all put families out in the street then? If you're family friendly, if you're a family shelter, you're putting a family out in the street. Let me tell y'all what the issue is with Karen's Hole. And that's why I want Shirley fired. I want her fired. I want her gone. Here's what I can accept that a lot of people have been told the wrong information, okay? The FBI plays a slander game. They go around slandering people, but they protect people who go around hurting people, because there's many FBI agents who are also in on it. You get it? It's called human trafficking. That's why when I went to the FBI many years ago, they made up that I had a warrant. They arrested me. They took me to D.C. court, and D.C. court told them she doesn't have a warrant because I exposed the FBI. The man on the bus with the blue shirt, he was an FBI agent, undercover. There's only one person at the Carrots Home who was there in 2014, and that is Shirley. See? That's why I did not do what I said I was going to do, file the hate crimes. Because you got to find a guilty person. Who did I catch putting families out in the middle of the night? Shirley. Who did I catch coming around the women and the children? Shirley. But Shirley has been living, and I have to expose it now, at the Carrots Home. So Carrie, the little stupid stuff, she wasn't there in 2014. The director wasn't there in 2014. I came back to Baltimore to catch all the people from 2014 and before that. And Shirley is still there. And Shirley's African American like me. That's why I say nothing is ever done. But now, a lot of people have left the Carrots Home. And I pray to God that y'all stay safe. And the Carrots Home didn't want to believe me. The board didn't want to believe me. Why would I lie? Even the men. I'm thinking about San Diego Rescue Mission, Orange County Rescue Mission. Y'all ain't on a mission to rescue nobody. Y'all make those men sit in a chair. You won't give them clothes or food. And I got to sit there and see these men come out broken. Those are the men that I talk to because they don't want nothing from me. That's why I say they have more honor and respect than a lot of you who claim that you have honor and respect. So for Pride Month, I want many of you in the gay community to come out and tell about what they've done to y'all, even in y'all community. Now that's another community I don't belong to. The white community, Spanish and Asian, well, Spanish and Asian descend from us, you get it? But still. When I first was going to jail, everybody was African American like me, right? They were. When I first started living in shelters and in foster care, everyone was African American like me. But slowly but surely, I started seeing all of you in jail now, and all of you in shelters and in hospitals now. So in every community, in the Jewish community, the Muslim community, the Hindu community, every community, y'all are doing this nasty stuff. That's why I say, if you look at it for what it is, it's human trafficking, then people pay attention. Because then they realize, wow, the whole time y'all didn't realize, hey, your job, someone trying to keep you later, that's human trafficking. Someone trying to force you to work overtime, force you to work for no money, with a little bit of money, withhold your wages from you. That's human trafficking. Denying you food, clothing, and shelter, basic human rights. That is human trafficking. So don't tell me there's not enough shelter beds. You could make a shelter bed. You could let us sleep on the floor like we used to. At least during at least during the inclement weather, or it used to be if they didn't have an extra spot, you had to sleep on the floor and wait for you to get a bed. Okay? And we did that. We did all of us. We went through all the rigmaroles. The SROs, single occupancy rooms. We did all that. Rooming houses, boarding houses. Many of you come to these places and you expect people to share a room or a house with somebody they don't know. And what y'all don't tell them is who's in the house. That's why I don't do Airbnb. I did Airbnb before in many cities. You don't know who's in the house. $40 a night sound real good when you ain't got nowhere to go. So I had to ask, why do many of you that have money, why do y'all come to these cheap places? I say, y'all bums. I ain't got no money. I got to go to these places. It's fine with me. So y'all use money as a way to say, hey, I will help you. That's why I don't like to accept things from people. Because I don't know if you're coming back. Saying, well, I gave you $5 the other day, so no. I didn't ask you for any money. And that's why I don't like to take stuff from people, and that's why I see why people don't like to, if I say, hey, here's $1 or $2, they looking at me like, what you trying to do to me? Because that's the game. You first come out with a little bit of help, and you say, okay, here's some food, and we care about you. When I lived in San Diego, I caught people coming out of their mega mansions to offer me drugs and alcohol. And I said no. Then they called the police. They come out of their houses. They even come out the church. I even caught people in the church coming out of the church calling the cops on me because I slept outside your church. What kind of church is you? What do you believe in then? I catch churches who are supposed to give shelter. I mean, at the very least, you're a church. Can't you just open the doors of the church building 7 days a week there to let us sleep there? I asked. They said no. Well, can I sleep outside the church then? Most of the time, the churches say yes. But do you know who says no? The police and weirdos. And that's why they call the police. But they don't always call the right cops. I notice I keep interacting with the same cops. Because when I usually interact with cops, they're respectful, they do their job, they got a family. Nah, it's weird cops on the force, and that's why I want them gone. It's weird people in the military and in the government. That's why I want them gone. So I have to say, okay, let the guilty speak up. And many of you, that's when y'all get on my camera. And then I expose y'all. And then you get angry because once the neighborhood finds out, hey, you're into human trafficking, all of a sudden, you ain't so uppity and pristine. You're not that good person that everyone thought you were. But I'm made to be a bad person all the time for doing good things. Y'all get it? So that way, if I'm not there, or gangsters like me are not there, they gonna rape y'all, rob y'all, roll you, sell you out in the street for $5, maybe your mother for $2, and then come on. So they come after kids. Many of you come up to me and you think I'm a lot younger, so you think you got an easy one. Or you think I'm on drugs. No. That's why I talk about Illuminati, because I never sold my soul. I never sold my family, my friends. I don't even sell people out that deserve it. No. That's why I don't have any gang ties. That's why I never joined a gang. I break people out of gangs. Yes. You know, when you work at a fast food place or a restaurant, they think they own you. They do. Even if you're the chef, even if you're executive chef. Imagine people with more degrees than me having to stand up and say, well, where am I going to go? Because all I have is my doctor's degree. All I know is to be a lawyer. All I know is to be a teacher, to be a coach. That's why those accusations that y'all make is wrong. Because you want to cover up that y'all have been impersonating almost everyone. So that way people are like, no, I can't trust you. I can't trust you. I can tell. I can tell by the things that you say. I can tell by your approach, your mannerisms. I know when people mean hard. Because you're way too friendly with everyone. But you're not that friendly with me. Notice that. I'm just saying for what it is. You see my fat black ass, you think you gonna get me in a car? Many of you keep thinking, yeah, I'm gonna get you in my car one day, and it's never gonna happen. I have gotten in a car with a human trafficker, and what's up with it? And y'all was afraid, get out of my car! I caught Lyft and Uber drivers doing this. Lyft and Uber drivers, and even some cab drivers. We used to get hacks. You could pay your neighbor $10. Give me a ride up the street, please. Take me to the grocery store. Now you can't even do that. Y'all tell us there's no food, but in the back is big boxes and I can see them. Now I'm going to tell y'all something. At Daily Bread, all the people that ask for clothes, I know. I've been waiting on clothes for 2 weeks myself. So I know y'all wasn't playing games when y'all all came in there and asked for clothes like I did. Because I told y'all to go up there and ask for clothes. And 2 weeks go by and y'all won't give out clothes. That's why I care about having clothes. Because I know. And this is what my life has been. Sitting at a bus stop, just trying to get peace of mind. Trying to think about where I'm going to eat, where I'm going to sleep. So many of you when I ask for money, then it's, oh no. Well, then what do you keep harassing me for? You see I'm sleeping in the street. What you think I probably could use? Money. And some people do give me money. I say, thank you. I sure needed this. Because I do. And then I go and I see who else needs something. Because I know. Y'all have come out and give people money right in front of me. Y'all have given people food right in front of me. And looked at me. And smiled. And I just say, whatever. I don't care. So is it because I don't ask for stuff that y'all are bad? Because once a person tells you I don't want to talk to you, that's it. And if I don't, now I'm going to walk around with a microphone. You know how I busted y'all before?
It makes me wonder.
Because if you don't record it, many of you doctors remember Baltimore Crisis Rescue, BCRI, with the doctor asking Series 7's questions. What's today's date? June the 17th, 2025. What time is it? Well, I'm on my phone. Where did I work? Oh, I didn't work for Anthony Brown. You want to see a picture of him? I didn't work with Martin O'Malley. You want to see a picture of him? And then y'all go and target them and make accusations against them, and then I won't work with them. You see? That's the problem. So that's why I try to stay away and keep a low profile. When I'm at work, I don't want people to know that I'm homeless because I don't want you feeling sympathy, fake sympathy. That's why if I see a backpack or a sleeping bag, I know that you're a real homeless person. Because many of you, I've caught you. You steal our sleeping bags in the middle of the night. You steal our book bags in the middle of the night. We're at the bus stop. We're at jail. that's why I say I don't want to talk. But when I do want to talk, all y'all want to do is mock me. That's why I don't want to talk. Because as soon as I mention what I've actually been through, oh, you didn't go through that, or you must be making it up. Because y'all are participating in on it. That's why ain't nobody making nothing up. Y'all participating in on it. I want y'all to tell the truth. Y'all target military officials, government officials, and sometimes y'all even target the police and y'all police officers. Make it make sense. Y'all do. Y'all do. I mean, come on. Can a judge speak up about this? Everyone's gonna say, but you're a judge. Can't you do something? Not if it's another judge following you around. Oh, you're a lawyer. Well, can't you just get another lawyer? Not if it's another lawyer following you around, or a fake-ass lawyer. Because who's going to believe? What if it's a teacher? Who's going to believe a student? But I've seen teachers harass other teachers. I've seen principals harass teachers. I've seen principals harass other principals. You ain't even in the jurisdiction. You go around, many of you harassing people. Yes, y'all do. Yes, y'all do. If a person says they don't want things pushed off on them like human trafficking, drugs, drinking, and prostitution, I would expect everyone to line the streets up and cheer. But instead, many of you are hiding in fear because you know you participated in many of these things with your own families. And y'all invited me to y'all houses. I was like, oh, hell no. You know, foster care. You know, juvenile justice. Oh, you don't have any family. You come stay with me. The hell I will. So you can steal my food stamps? I only give food stamps. So you can steal my money? I've even caught y'all stealing my hotel room in Carlsbad, California. Y'all called the cops on me after two people approached me. One guy with a beard, remember him? And some weird white woman who was stalking him. All he had to do was tell me that woman was stalking him. Because I asked him, I said, do you know this woman? And that woman was stalking him. Same thing with a lot of men. It be women stalking your asses. And I know they stalk me too, and I'm a woman. That's why sometimes I feel safer with men. Because I break them down. Look, you ain't getting nothing up off me. And I don't want nothing from you. And guess what? They're actually respectful. Or even if they think about something, I say, I'm going to fight you. We're going to fight. And you ain't getting nothing. So what you want to do? It's wrong. And that's why I'm waiting on the Lord to come. What else can I do? What else can I do? I have nothing else to lose. I have everything to gain. So I just want the Lord to come. And y'all say, oh, you're rushing the Lord. Wouldn't you rush the Lord? Wouldn't you pray day and night for this to end? So what I'm going to do is what I normally do. I already have my shower. And that's what I have to think about. I don't like going to the gym because I don't know who's going to open up the curtain on me. Like at Choose Fitness, at Crunch Fitness, at Anytime Fitness, LA Fitness. Even at a rec center. I caught y'all in Montgomery County. I caught y'all. I caught y'all at Progress Place. The most disgusting hellhole you can find. The security? What security? We the security. Somebody gotta sleep by the door, me, to make sure that, hey sir, what are you doing coming in the woman's thing? Or hey man, what are you doing bringing your boyfriend up in here? In DeKalb County, Fulton County, we going there. Fuck this shit. Did I or did I not catch y'all? I did, I caught y'all. Didn't y'all make that nasty chili? Didn't you have many gangsters trying to fight each other over clothes? I had to go get the clothes. I had to go get the coats and everything. Y'all had them in boxes, just hiding them. I go to the library. I don't expect people to follow me around and try to get me off a computer, just like in Ocean Beach. Oh, I'm tapping too much on the keyboard. Nah, he was trying to get some. DeKalb County. How many places have I lived in this whole country? Is that why y'all can't remember me from Baltimore? Because I had to go around the whole country. Voices for a Second Chance. 1422 Massachusetts Avenue. I didn't expect the old case manager, Naeem Jones. I know you. You stole my information, fake ass Nigerian. And I'm Nigerian. You can look at me and tell. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? My HIV test, negative. Not only because I don't have sex, but also because many diseases are made in a laboratory like HIV. And I told Michael Brown that. You know, at the ITH hostel, he was going to get the weed for everyone. He ain't no damn weed man. My Maryland ID with my face on it, my name. And so many of you, you've been using old IDs of mine and many people. Oh, San Diego Western Detention Facility, would you like to come to the stand? Tiffany Hartley, you were stealing our IDs. I had to get the marshals to go get my ID. United States Marshals, you also stole my ID. And my damn, it was a DC fucking jail card. When we get out of jail in DC, they give us a fucking ID that ain't worth 2 shakes of a shit. Yeah. And then y'all steal that. When we get out of jail, hey, we supposed to have some money that we came in with and property. Y'all steal that too in Montgomery County. Busted. So ain't this my name on a MARTA card? Breeze. I'm about to breeze to on you bitches. Yes. And do you know that this card has my picture on it? Like my MTA reduced fare card has my picture on it? And y'all go around stealing that too. So when I go to MTA, there's another person with my name. What? But wait a minute, this go my DC reduced fare card. So make it make sense. See? I've always been the same. African American. I cannot change that. Look at my face. Look at my head, bitch. See my beautiful face? See my beautiful face? Crypto, you are a scammo. I don't need to have $100 in crypto to convert it back to money. I don't want the crypto. I only got it because my Uber driver kept pressing me out about it. I said, okay, I told you I don't want to buy no products, but still. So crypto, why do I need to put more money into crypto just to cash out to get my money? So crypto is a scam. Y'all keep Bitcoining it up. I go to the library. I do not expect people to go around the library pretending to be case managers. I caught y'all down in ATL doing this. Oh, we're case managers. But why are you asking questions? And when people leave your programs, y'all follow us around. Why did you leave my housing program? Why are you a human trafficker is the question. Why did you try to ask for sex? Why did you not feed, clothe, do anything? Can you imagine a shelter where they won't let you wash clothes, but you have a washer and dryer? A shelter where they won't let you shower, but you got a fucking shower. So that's why I'm never dirty. I refuse to be. You get it? I refuse to be. Montgomery County, run your mouth. 777. Here go another HIV test. I already know I don't have HIV. I don't have sex. But you'll give me a gift card. You'll give me a $10 gift card. I was donating plasma for many years, like everybody else that was homeless. And y'all not supposed to let homosexual men donate. Y'all not supposed to. And the reason why is because of the blood, the issue, you see? But many of the workers are homosexual, and they donate still. And they come in there, and y'all know it. It is because of going up there, all that, those veins. And come on, y'all. Come on. So you put people at risk, many of you. And the moment we speak up and say, you know what? I can't donate plasma no more. My arm hurts. I feel like I'm fainting. Didn't I catch y'all from Octapharma on Duke Street following and cloning? You get plasma, right? So you clone with that, correct? Y'all do. That's why you make copies. Fake ass people. Do you have an RFID chip in you? A radio frequency identification device? Many of you do. Don't tell me you don't, because they're in our bank cards. See? This is an RFID chip. They're in everything. They're in our phones. That's why I don't want to have a phone. But y'all demand that we have a phone. Oh, I got you bitches now. How do you steal a free phone? How do you steal a free government phone? Now the Lifeline plan is ended. How are y'all still giving out free phones then? Scammers. You be scamming, many of you. Montgomery County. Problem is not going to stop until people start exposing them. And you have to. You have to expose a human trafficker, because that's their worst nightmare, is to be exposed. Many times that human trafficker wears a badge, wears a uniform, or works right next to you at Panera Bread. What's up, Panera? Carlsbad? Sam? You still human trafficking or not? Sam wouldn't let people take a break for water. Kept following me in the bathroom, following the workers, telling the workers they got to stay late. And Sam was a big-ass man. And the moment I stood up to them, and Abigail Koenig, because your dad is not working Carlsbad PD, bitch. Y'all call the cops. Y'all was stealing from the company. Y'all was stealing. I bet Jessica glad she don't work there no more. Y'all was jealous. And then I got a write from jail. Hello, USA Today. Hello, GCMPD. Yeah, I'm in jail. And, yeah. Y'all wouldn't even take me before the judges because you know you didn't have a warrant for me. So when other people commit crimes, I got to get locked up? And I got to go before the judge? That's why I had many identity hearings. And y'all fucked up. Where the government has asked you, please show cause, because I was incarcerated in California while another person using my name was in Maryland getting a DUI. See, that's the thing why I have to ask, man, do I know you from jail? Because, once again, when we go to court, everybody's charges is read out loud. When we're in the cell block, I know what you're in jail for. And everyone knows what I've been in jail for. Never for being a prostitute, a stripper, a drug addict, a human trafficker, or a sex offender. That's what many of you were in jail with me. And y'all tried to hide. Can't hide. See, when your lawyer comes to talk to you, I talk to my lawyer in front of everyone so you know what I'm in there for. And then I have to beat my lawyer up because he wants sex or she wants sex. You get it? Same thing with a judge. Same thing with an FBI or marshals. Y'all flew me on Con Air. I'm not a convict. But I saw what y'all were doing on Con Air. Patting the people on the butt. I still remember that little nasty, funky bitch that sat next to me, kept putting her legs near mine. She talking about she was in there for embezzling. She was in there for human trafficking. And she followed all those women around until they beat her ass. Y'all have cameras in the bathroom, remember? And when I was at the Grady Law Enforcement Center, I said, why do y'all have cameras in the bathroom? Oh, the cameras are not on. Well, why would you have cameras on the toilets and showers then? And all you women looked at me as if I was crazy. I said, you don't see the fucking camera? Oh, you want to strip search me again on the camera? Well, at least you all know that I'm a fat black woman then. So there's no excuse then with that. So now y'all have taken off your makeup, you've taken off your wigs and all the fake impersonation, and Rachel walking around as himself finally. Now y'all see Rachel for what they are. Because they've been trying the cops, you get it? Y'all done made a monster out of that bitch. And now she up in the cop station trying y'all. Same thing with Vicky, Maria, all these people who y'all thought, oh, let's just mock God, let's just mock her because she say she Holy Mary. But now your own demons then turned on y'all. How does it feel? I wants to know. Did it hurt? Did it hurt when your little precious darling tried y'all? Because it damn sure hurt them when they tried me. You get it? Even Kathy Lanier. She cannot hide. She knows what she's done in D.C. How did she get a job with security, NFL, of all places? I told the NFL, y'all ain't safe. That bitch is a predator. And a lot of times, all the time, it's always because I am African. See? I'm African. Oh, we cannot believe you. But it's happening in everyone's community. So now who y'all gonna believe? So I don't care what y'all believe or who you believe in. I made it known. Why are you coming at me then? Because I know the Lord. So let me go about what I needs to do. And y'all figure out what y'all gonna do when the Lord gets here. Because that's the only thing I can do. Just wait for the Lord. What the fuck else I'm supposed to do? Wait for the Lord. So every month, when I get my pension that I work for, I spend it all because I know it's not going to last. I know it's not going to last. And y'all know it too. 1/3 of your income is not enough. Even workers call them programs y'all have. It's not enough. And y'all know it. I'm 43. And what I get, who can live off of it? So I think about people that can't fight, that don't know how to speak up. And then how do you expect someone that's in their 60s or 70s to live off of Social Security or even SSDI or anything? Y'all don't care. Y'all put people that are old in the most dirtiest places ever. I've seen y'all not even allow people on a walker or wheelchair in a shelter because they cannot climb steps. Well, then you're not ADA compliant then. I've seen y'all put people out of a shelter in the rain, in the snow, And I'm the one that says, no, I'm going to leave so you don't put people out. And then I leave. And I sleep outside a shelter. And then that's when I call the media and everyone. See? So if y'all not trying to get in my business, then what are y'all doing exactly? Trying to stop me from speaking up. And that's why y'all laugh and say, I'll never be believed. I'll never be helped. I didn't ask for these problems. A lot of people don't ask for the help. They just would like y'all to stop creating the problems that would warrant help. See? That's why as much as I would like to have a job, I don't worry about it. Because I know you're going to come to my job or I'm going to work somewhere and y'all are doing stuff you shouldn't do. And I can't just sit back and be like, oh, no, I didn't see anything. I don't know anything. Imagine being in jail where they won't give you a bra or a hospital. I'm a woman. We're doing y'all nasty. Or imagine people pouring stuff in your cup. Remember that? Alvarado, Parkway Institute, Escondido Medical Center. When nobody's looking, the security guard hit me. I have every right to hit the security guard back. They'll come to me with some needles. Well, I'm going to hit you then too. And I'm so gangster, I said, put a needle in this arm. And I still got up and whooped y'all asses for all it was worth. Not much. But y'all never tell the reason. So y'all don't provoke fights in the hospital? So you can strap us to a table, strap us to a bed, and try to get sex, and you still can't get it. And y'all mad as hell. Why won't my fat ass go to sleep? For what, bitch? You trying to get something? Y'all shackled me to a bed for over 72 hours at the Alvarado Parkway Institute. And the judge told you I'm not supposed to be there. Let her go. Y'all refused to let me go. At DC jail, the judge said she is free. Y'all refused to let me go. So then the judge said, okay, I'll put an ankle monitor on you. Y'all still refuse to let me go. I had to pray. Dear Lord, I got an ankle monitor on DC jail, and the judge said go. They still won't let me go. When I was at the Psychiatric Institute of Washington, same thing. The judge said, I don't need to be there. Y'all still wouldn't let me go. So then, you ask some kids who's pregnant, why are kids pregnant in a psychiatric hospital? To come pick a fight with me. And if I hit the girl, not only is she pregnant, but she's a minor. What are minors doing locked up with adults? When it comes to get the medicine, I don't need your medicine. You got some weed, bitch, or not? Y'all send people up to the medicine cabinet or counter to start shit. I say, yeah, don't take Seroquel. You go get breasts. You're a man. Don't take these medications. But I did work at NIH and Walter Reed. I know. And y'all laugh at me while you chugging down many pills. And then I'm the one that got to sit up at night to keep them out your room. I said, yes, it was me. I sat outside your door so they would not come in your room because you took them drugs. Psychiatric drugs. You don't need them. Everybody says it's mental health. It's in the Bible. Demonic possession. Trauma. Y'all create trauma. So people feel like I just got to take that drink. I just got to smoke. I don't know what else to do. Nowadays, you can't even allow your own family and friends to sleep at your house. You don't know what they're about. And I know better than to let a cable installer, a maintenance person, or even a landlord in my house know. I'm going to tell you about Vinette Baptist Riley. I still remember you, ma'am, in College Park, 4705 Tecumseh Street, condo number 102. I moved in there. I was a college student. I said I only want to live with women. And this woman she was from the West Indies. I'm Jamaica, and she's from the West Trinidad. She knew that white girl was racist, and she moved her in there with me. But her little KK ass found out real fast I am not